segment, we'll try to find answers to questions such as what are the reasons researchers say about human aging? What are the possible reasons for progressive lifespan in the past 2 decades? What are some of the early signs of aging? How to recognize and deal with them appropriately? What are some of the critical yet simple strategies and actionable tactics for us to lead a healthy, happy, and fulfilling life at old age? And many more. Please stay tuned till the end of the video to get the comprehensive view of the content. Aging is potentially painful, both physically and mentally. But this is not the direct result of aging itself, but maybe due to many diseases that affect the elderly people. Actually, many such diseases can be prevented well in advance, and this is the first good news. A large study in the United States found that the most productive age of a person is from 60 to 70 years. The second most productive human stage is the age from 70 to 80 years. And the third most productive stage is 50 to 60 years. And this is the second good news. The director of George Washington University College of Medicine argues that the brain of an elderly person is much more plastic than is commonly believed. And this is the third good news. All of us know the characteristics of both sides of our brain, as you see on the screen. During old age, the interaction of the right and left hemispheres of the brain becomes harmonious. That's why among people over 60 years, we can find many personalities who have yet just started their creative activities. We will see more examples in this video. It has been found that elderly people are able to use their whole brain extensively. And this is the fourth good news and an encouraging news as well. This is the neuron and its pathways. In this image, you see a substance called myelin. This is a fatty substance that forms a protective coating around nerve fibers, the brain, and spinal cord. Myelin plays an important role in proper functioning of the nervous system, including the transmission of nerve impulses. Research says that the amount of myelin in the brain may decrease over the years. However, the good news is that in some regions of the brain, such as the prefrontal cortex, myelin may continue to increase during old age. And this is the fifth good news. Of course, the brain is no longer as fast as it was in youth. However, it wins in flexibility. That's why, with age, we are more likely to make the appropriate and rational decisions. There are evidences to show that engaging in mentally stimulating activities such as learning new skills or engaging in regular exercise may promote the growth of myelin in the brain. And over time, the amount of myelin in the brain increases, resulting in rapid passage of signals between neurons. So, intellectual abilities are increased 3 times compared to the average. This is another important good news, and this is the sixth good news. All of us know that wrinkles are the early signs of aging. Our skin is composed of many kinds of tissue: blood vessels, nerves, hair follicles, muscles, and 2 layers of dermis and epidermis. Now focus on the part collogen. This connective tissue is primarily composed of protein, and this has extremely useful property of being able to bind with water. Collagen itself is not made of cells, but nearby cells produce and repair it. As people age, their collagen undergoes change, becoming stiffer and less moist. Then it loses the resilience, and collagen does not snap back when it is stretched or folded. It starts holding creases, and once crease is permanent, a wrinkle is formed. Let's see what are the physical influences that can accelerate the aging of collagens. Smoking is the first culprit. Excessive exposure to sunlight is another cause for collagen erosion. Vitamin deficiency, particularly vitamin D, is also a matter of concern here. People who avoid drinking adequate quantity of water are susceptible to collagen depletion. Lack of essential nutritional values in food is another reason. Thyroid is the master hormone, and underactive thyroid contributes significantly for collagen damage. New England Journal of Medicine has come out with an important finding. Contrary to earlier common belief, neurons of the brain do not die, whereas the connections between them simply disappear if a person does not engage in mental work consistently. It is observed that elderly people suffer from at least three emotional disturbances. First one is confusion in mind. They have dilemmas frequently and may not be able to take timely and appropriate decisions about issues on hand. Secondly, forgetfulness. They may find difficult to recognize faces or recall names and situations quickly. Thirdly, absent-mindedness. Not able to locate items or to stick to priorities. It has been observed that all these appear due to an overburden of information. Therefore, it is suggested not to focus your whole life on unnecessary travels. Abkhazia, a remote mountain in Russian borders, where a small community of traditional life lives. The strange thing is that they are said to have reached the incredible age of 120 and above. As we discussed earlier on productivity of elderly people, the average age of Nobel Prize winners is 62. The average age of presidents of the top 100 largest companies is 63. The average age of pastors in the 100 largest churches in the United States is 71. The average age of dads is 76. Simple stretching really helps. Any small movement has positive effect on our reflexes. Laughing is a medicine. It enhances face value. So look for every opportunity to energize yourself with laughing. Jolly ride is not necessarily for children and youth alone. So take rides as long and as far your physical strength allows. Engage and involve yourself in mental games and exercises. Maybe chess, board games, Catan, carom, crossword puzzles, etc. Visit cafes to enjoy hot coffee and restaurants to relish your favorite and new food items. Travel and explore new things at your comfort level. Keep writing, maybe a diary, journal, or notes on something interesting and useful for your future reference. You can speak without thinking, but we cannot write anything without thinking. So, a regular writing habit helps to concentrate and focus effectively on essential things. Don't get locked up in room. You may be alone, but don't be lonely. Develop and sustain social contacts. Socialize, maybe through social media or a phone often. Keep in touch with the outside world whenever and wherever possible. We have three kinds of age. The first one is chronological age. This refers to the differential period between the year you were born and the year of your current existence as per calendar. The second one is biological age. How old your body is in terms of critical life signs and cellular processes. And the third and the last one is psychological age. This is about how old you feel you are. Your body becomes younger or older biologically depending on how you treat it. Interestingly, biological age responds to psychological age. So, in someone's absence, age is just a number. It is mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. If a person leads a healthy lifestyle, has a feasible physical activity, and has full mental activity, intellectual abilities do not decrease but only grow with age. In my next video, we shall explore more, especially about practical tactics at granular level for better, healthy, and fulfilling old age life. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment, and share to your contact groups. Thank you and take care.